Hey, Chrissy back here again. I'm going to do another quick reading. This time it's on Fox News. Mr. Murdoch, head of the Lizardmen, his network, being Australian, we're very well familiar with the Murdochs, along with the Packers, and yeah. Rupert Murdoch, Fox News. He's one of those people, he will back you until he thinks you're not going to win, and then he's gone. Look at this. Oh, Page of Wands. He will deliver the bad news, and he'll get somebody else to deliver the bad news if he's no longer backing you. So, heaven forbid he gets his nasty little hands dirty. Anyway, so we'll do a Celtic cross again on the future of Fox News. Okay, let's have a look. The world, completion of a cycle, maybe completion, the end coming up to how they are, their current incarnation might be coming to an end. I have time for Shep Smith. I like Shep Smith, I like Chris Wallace, but the rest of them just no. So the situation with them is the Knight of Cups. They're offering viewers doses of what they want to hear. Knight of Cups is often viewed as a romantic figure who tells you what you want to hear but aren't sincere, and that's what they've been offering their viewers, what they want to hear, but they're not real. It's not real. What they're offering them isn't real. It's not the truth. By a large part. What's the challenge for Fox News? The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is emotional stability, and I suppose to an extent not. Just need to read my notes. Sorry, I've got a bit of a blank. I don't pretend to have everything filed away forever, so if I need to, I refer to notes. Queen of Cups. Friends and loved ones appreciate your loving, tender nature, your intuition and so on. Okay. They're pandering to people's emotions, and the effect they're having is getting a little bit out of control. Reining in the emotions of people. They're stirring up people's emotions and their fears, and it's getting a little bit out of control and a little bit unstable. Yeah. What's at the base of the reading? The Nine of Swords, the anxiety. They're causing anxiety. They're, as I said before, they're pandering to Trump's base and feeding them stuff that is getting them upset and riled and anxious. They are not doing what responsible networks should be doing. Responsible networks should be showing all sides of the story. They shouldn't be setting out to frighten people, and that's what they do. They set out for the big gasp and the horror stories and to scare the shit out of you. So preying on your worst fears, so you'll do what they want you to do, which is in this case is what Trump wants them to do, which is to vote for him. The past with Fox News, yeah, they formed a partnership with Trump to pander to his base and rile up fears and get people riled up and scared. And they formed that partnership with Trump. A large part of it, the present, they look at themselves as if they're a star network. They're not a star network. They are just draining people of hope, really. That's what they're doing they're preying on people's vulnerabilities. The Star is also vulnerable, talks about vulnerability of people, and they're preying on people's fears and their vulnerabilities, as they are down here. What is it, Whimsy says, as above, so below. They're preying on people's vulnerabilities and emotions. Yeah. What's in the near future for Fox? The Eight of Wands, they're going to have a lot coming at them. I think a lot of demands for explanations, a lot of investigations into their biases and their partnerships, and because a president should not be able to coerce a network. That just shouldn't happen. I don't even know if it's allowed to happen. Yes, there's freedom of speech and everything, but having a network, having a president tell the network what he wants to say, that's not allowing freedom of speech, what he wants it to say. What's their strength? They've had, something like 30, 40 years to build their brand and their legacy, so they have a very strong brand that's built up over several decades. Then the Loudest Voice is currently showing on one of the streaming networks about Roger Ailes, the man who founded Fox News, and so they're carrying on a legacy put together, and that's just been built over several decades now. How other people see Fox News, they see them as totally clueless and in the dark and waving their light around, not and flashing their light on only one thing, one little part of the whole picture without using it to highlight the whole picture. They just throw it here, throw it there. They see them as totally clueless and in the dark, most of the Fox News people. Not all of them. Not the responsible news, the real journalists, but the Ingraham and Hannity and all those. Their fears and hopes. They fear that the gaslighting is not going to work for much longer, and they hope that it will continue to work. And what's the outcome for Fox News? Three of Wands. The chickens are going to come home to roost. They've been irresponsible. They've done more harm than good. They've caused a lot of decisiveness and divisiveness and anxiety amongst a good portion of the population, and that's wrong. I think this Broadcasting Commission or whatever you have in the US that overlooks these things are going to be taking a really good look. Their license could be in jeopardy. Is their license in jeopardy? King of Wands. It's a fair ruler, a fair leader. Some people see it as Trump. And yes, it could be Trump. I think it's because of their partnership with Trump. The Queen of Pentacles. They're going to be looking at the resources that they had. Let's use the Rider-Waite deck here. Conflict. They've been causing conflict. Are they going to be... Yeah, they're going to have to face up to a government body and answer for their actions. So, Fox News are in for a bit of a tough time. I mean, like I said, their broadcasting license could be at jeopardy. There are a lot of people who work at Fox News who are fine people and who do their job honourably and, you know, or are just work on the productions and all that because that's what they're hired to do, not necessarily sharing the beliefs of some of the talking heads that spout this, but the extent to which they've aligned themselves with a political person, I think there has to be something there that they're answerable to by a government authority. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you. Click like and share, and I'll see you at the next reading.